What's going on, everyone? It's Colleen with Finding the Fantastic. It's that time where we try to find something fantastic in between the hustle of surviving life and achieving it. And achieving it is whatever that means to each beautiful individual. I want to talk about value and your job and your career and how those two things, gosh, they really shouldn't be any sort of reflection of each other, right? In today's society, your job, your career, what you do, and how much money you make directly correlates to reflect how valuable a human being you are as a person, right? If a CEO walks in the room, they're automatically, everybody always like, oh, it's the CEO of that company. Oh, it's the CEO. Oh my God, I hope he likes me. I hope he this. I hope he that. Right? Whereas if a janitor walks in, society typically doesn't even stand up. In fact, I would beg to argue that society doesn't even know the janitor walked in the room. Boom, right? Shocker on that one. So why in the world do we allow the stereotype to live on? Why in the world do we let our jobs and our career and how much money we make reflect our value? Whatever job you have is as valuable as you are. Not only do we let that happen to ourselves, but we do it to other people. And then other people start valuing other people based on that. I remember there was one time where I was working for a company, and the one of the big CEOs, VPs, was coming to visit our place. And you would have thought royalty was walking in the door. You would have thought that this person literally determined who lived and who died. You would have thought this person was giving out billions of dollars. They made us wear extra uniform clothing that looked just like that. They made us do things we didn't normally do. They made us take time out of our day trying to accomplish the goal to stand in line and greet this person. They made us alter everything. It was almost as if we were a house servants. The person walking in, we were house servants, and we were there to greet this person, okay? That is not okay. That is not healthy. That is not good. That is awful. And as the leader walking in, person loved it. He walked in, he was like, hey, everyone. Yep, I'm me, Mr. VP. How terrible. To all my executives and VP out there, yeah, you worked hard to get where you're at. There's no doubt about it. I don't take that from you. But with great power comes great responsibility. A little Spider-Man quote for you. You are in a position in which what you do and how you do it and how much you value and care about people reflects on somebody's own self-worth. Wow, mind blower right there. If you do not care about people and you're in a position of power and leadership, you need to get out. I don't care how good you are at the trade or the task or the management, because ultimately you're just going to burn out your people and you're going to make them go crazy. I don't want to hear all of this processes about diversity and culture and this and that if you don't actually care about your people, if you don't know what's going on with them, if you don't know what makes them tick or what they need. Like that blows my mind. And then on the other end, my people, my beautiful people who are not in a position of leadership and who go every day to do a job in which makes you feel so small. You feel worthless because you don't rank on the company org chart, because you're not making the thousands of dollars that so-and-so is making, so you think you're less than. Well, I hate to break it to you, but how much you make does not determine your value. Okay? What title you have does not determine your value. What you do every day determines your value. Who you are as a human determines your value. How you give back to society and help out, that's what matters. It's unfortunate we spend most of our lives going to a job we hate. It's unfortunate we spend most of our lives being miserable. Okay? And you have no power or authority over the people who are over top of you, quote unquote, managing and leading you, and how they treat you. But you have every power in your value. Just because your manager treats you like garbage doesn't mean you are. You're beautiful and diverse. It's what you do every day that matters. So just remember that. And if you're in a job right now, and I know it's tough times, It's tough times, it's scary times to have a job, to keep a job. You're just not sure, okay? If you're in a job you hate, where your manager treats you really bad, or even not great is toxic when you do it every day. If you're in a position like that, if you can, one, get another job, do it. My camera totally died out on me, so I'm coming back in with new battery life. But back to my point. If you cannot afford to get a new job, or you can't find a new job somewhere, I need you to practice the art of realizing the way your job treats you and makes you feel does not determine your value. Most of the time, it's the people in leadership and in power who are the ones who aren't doing things the right way, who aren't treating you the right way. Okay? So if you can, one, get out of that toxic relationship, get out of the toxic relationship. But two, if you can't get out of the toxic relationship because of life, okay, practice every day going, they don't determine my worth. They don't determine my value. I'm beautiful and diverse. I know my value. All right? I know it's hard. If you struggle, just reach out to me. I'm happy to talk to you. I'm happy to work through it with you. So that's the podcast. If you like what you heard, please share. Please pass it along. Do the things. We're trying to enact a change in society, in our culture. This change of being valuable, knowing you matter, knowing that everybody's got a diverse way of thinking and believing and doing. And that if we come together to support, we can and will change the world.